Breaking news! You wanna know the last information about the crypto world? Then smash the like button. It's time for Crypto News with Rodrigo Arnedo, crypto to the max. Today, Bitcoin going down again, and we are ending the week with my idea. You can watch this in previous videos that we might keep on going lower. Also, because of my obsession with the GAMs in the CME futures, and because we have the bounce that I wanted to not happen in the dollar. So all that is material from previous videos. Also, you can see here how the stock market yesterday in United States went down, and also Bitcoin did. So we'll see today. Asian market is not there anymore. What's going on in China? And also, well, maybe this is interesting to know what's going on in the markets in United States, in China, and what happens after those close. The idea here is that Bitcoin is going higher once United States closes. And this is different from the past. Usually, it used to go down when China and Asia were trading. Now it's different, allegedly, because I follow this chart from Eric Balchunas. It seems like in the long term, this is true. So maybe if you are a trader out there, you want to take advantage of this situation. But I went to TradingView. You have the link in the description below. And you can see that sometimes when the market opens, then Bitcoin price goes up. And yeah, sometimes the other way is around. So mostly following what happens during the session in United States. If it starts going down, we go down. If it goes up, it goes up. And again, very, very similar. Once it closes, well, you can see it yesterday that it closed. And yes, we went up for a little bit, but then we keep on going down. So here we went up and then down. So I'm not really sure, at least in the short term, if this is true. Any case, sometimes you need to find this pattern that will bring you some profit. So maybe this is it. The market today is in the red. We'll see about that. And remember this chart, this weekly chart we had. In my opinion, maybe Bitcoin needs to go south, maybe to touch this parallel channel that I invented long time ago. And I believe that the price action we are having right now, some people believe in this might be a double top. We will go down, up and down again. I believe we have to go much higher, but we'll see about that. The idea, in my opinion, is that we are doing something similar of this price action here. So several weeks, boring, we need the halving, and then touch. Maybe this line, this dotted line, but I believe this time the bounce will be here around $57,000 in the top of the channel. We'll see about that here. Crypto News, remember to smash the like button. Today that we are in extreme greed in the markets despite the price action. And we told you yesterday stuff that concern us. Maybe you are still greedy, but we have some fears out there like the tax in Spain, the tax season that we have already. We told you everything about that in the last video. Do not miss that out. And today we go beyond because we always do in Spain. Hacienda now is offering a bonus of 125 million euros to inspectors in exchange of having more ARPF and IVE. So crazy stuff here in Spain. It's in probably the only place in the world. I'm not expert. This is just an opinion, not educated one. But I think this is kind of illegal in some countries like United States, for example. Where you are incentivized in order to take money from people. This is quite crazy. Also consider that in Spain, they might have that bonus, and then you go to trial, and finally, after 10 years of litigation, you were right. Well, those are going to keep their bonuses. So they are incentivizing to follow you and sue you. And we'll see in the future, I have my money. This is quite crazy, and it's not transparent. And we in Spain, as crazy as it sounds, allegedly, according to those articles, well, we don't know about any of that. This is data that we have no access whatsoever. And again, this is something that in other countries would be crazy, but we are in Spain, fiesta and siesta, you know. Here you can see, allegedly, according to this article, that Hacienda is giving those bonuses to inspectors up to 32,000 euros. And it doesn't matter if those allegations are not true. Again, as I was telling you, this might be even 25% of their income. So you can see that the incentive in order to pursue you is so high. And now, bad news for Hacienda, even because this is so unfair, but the rest of the company wants more. And they are now saying they might go even to a strike now that we have the tax season in Spain. So we hope for blockchain to help us. We hope for a future in Spain where we know what's going on. I think this is our right. And where, well, people is incentivized for making wealth and not for persecuting people out there in an unfair way. Remember that if you want to do your tax report, that we have to do it because they have the strength to put you in jail or a good fine. Well, you need software like coin tracking, link in the description below. So here, yes, always on CryptoNews, we criticize because we think that criticizing government and regulations, we might improve. And we believe that people need to know what's going on out there so that we improve things. But at the same time, of course, we always recommend to do your tax compliance. And we even give you the tools in the difficult world of the cryptocurrencies in order to do so. If you don't know how to do that, you have 10% discount for this tool, the one that I use, and you have free courses with crypto legal in funontheright.com. So you can go there, watch all the videos we have related, and again, use the link in the description below in case you need a payment version of that software so that you get 10% discount. We are concerned about freedom. We are concerned about the governments out there. We need to be. Some people need to tell us what's going on and fight for freedom in the future. Maybe everything is utopic and fun, but maybe we are going to a dystopic future and we need to be careful about that. So Mark Vidal here, follow him on his social media, telling us that United Europe, well, here in Europe, we want to know what you say on your private chats. And allegedly, we have this law that might be true, where they are going to, well, in order to just give us some safety, because this is, of course, to pursue the bad acts beyond the law, but with this excuse, they are going to just read all your conversations. You want that? Probably you don't. Do you know this is happening? Probably you don't. Also, in Canada, things are getting worse and worse. Now we have some reports that allegedly they are going to monitor also your social media with money from the government. So they take your money, they incentivize people to prosecute you with your own money, and then they start these companies and these kind of projects to be vigilante on you with your own money. So yeah, that's the world we are going right now. Thanks to Elon Musk and people like him, we might be a little bit more free in the future. Now he's going to put his money where his mouth is, and he's going to help people that is prosecuted in their own countries. So Elon Musk, we might need you in the future. Now he's going to pay this case for this woman that said a lot of interesting things about the pandemic, but you can say things like that that are against the media and the governments are saying. So yeah, thank you for that. And all of you, be vigilante. And I know the mood right now is so low. So, okay, let's try to have a good mood with this speculation from Bitcoin Archive. The idea that we are 500 days since Bitcoin hit the bear market bottom. In 2020, Bitcoin went up 732% over the next 12 months from the same point. If Bitcoin repeats, this will hit 491K by April 2025. So awesome. Maybe we have that. I wish for it. And maybe the thing is that the American dream is changing. We have this nice post from Leo.btc saying that owning a single Bitcoin is maybe that new American dream. Let's draw parallels between the rise of Bitcoin and the historical trajectory of ownership in United States post-World War II. The idea here is that after World War II, 12 million Americans returned home and needed to reintegrate into society. In order to stimulate the economy and encourage growth in construction, manufacturing, and related sectors, the government implemented programs. Those programs would put your idea that owning a home was the key to financial security and society mobility. Today, Bitcoin embodies a similar narrative of empowerment and prosperity. Yes. Also, you need to understand the investment case for Bitcoin has never been clearer, and its historical performance paints the picture. The national average rent payment is $1,500, and the average monthly mortgage payment is $2,900, excluding insurance, property tax, and others. So with that difference, with that $1,400, if you invest in Bitcoin every month for the past 5 years, you would now own 4.25 Bitcoin, worth 357K from a total investment of 84K. So that's an increase of 325%. That's the good one. That's maybe the one that you want today. Today, the dream of owning a home is slipping away. The median house price is $430,000, and the ratio of the median house price to income has nearly doubled since 1984. Home ownership is more out of reach than ever, leading to a broad sense of financial nihilism among younger generations. This has led to increasing risk appetite among younger investors, fueling the surge of speculative meme coins and meme stocks untethered to fundamentals. Yes, what to do? Well, beyond increasing interest rates on home loans, institutions have been a major buyer of single-family home as rental investments, driving home prices even further out of reach for the average American. These institutions contributed $60 billion to buy properties over the past year, accounting for roughly 5% of supply. According to Goldman Sachs, overall house affordability is at its lowest level in history, when factoring in house prices, interest rates, and incomes. So, on the other hand, Bitcoin, often criticized for its high price and wide volatility, offers a different perspective. At 7,000 per Bitcoin, owning a full coin might seem steep, but consider this. It's a fraction of the median house price. Also, the currently 82 million single-family homes in the US and growing, whereas we have only 21 million Bitcoin, those that will ever exist. Investors can buy tiny fractions of Bitcoin and enjoy the economic upside, but so-called whole coiners will belong to an elite class. So nice. Owning a single Bitcoin signifies more than wealth. It's a stake in the future of finance and the path to financial freedom. With its scarcity and decentralization, Bitcoin offers a new frontier for prosperity and freedom in the digital age. Good for Bitcoin. Hear the story of a guy with 22 years old finally hitting 1.5 Bitcoin. And he said, "Hi everyone. After 1 year of working 45, 60 hours per week, I finally saved 1.5 Bitcoin in a cold storage, maybe a treasure. It destroyed every social part of me. I am tired and close to depression. I'm here because I don't fully realize how much this really is, and because I'm looking for support and new insight. It was a hellish road that destroyed me besides money. Was this worth it? How big of an achievement is this? What kind of wealth is this at my age? It feels like little, but also know that it certainly isn't." And then some good answers from Tom here. "Congratulations, you'll be fine. I, on the other hand, started as a 66-year-old when I realized I'm late. It took me rather modest savings and put it in my Bitcoin. IRA pre-tax, some post-tax. I'm 17 in May, now I wait. Sold everything I did not need. 7x so far. So again, you can be young, you can be old, and Bitcoin is still a solution for you. As the big Texan saying here, it's worth it. Just sacrificing short term for the long term. His future self will thank him. Yeah, we can do things for ourselves in the future. Remember, if you buy some Bitcoin, you want to have it safe in your cold wallet. Trezor is the one that we recommend, and we have here a whole section in fundontheright.com with crypto safety videos and telling you all about Trezor so that you can have your Bitcoin safe. Also, very interesting math numbers here for Bitcoin. I asked for a sum up on Gemini, and the idea is that, again, we have just 21 million Bitcoin. The circulation supply grows so slowly. So for year 2034, 99% of all Bitcoin would be in circulation. And the last 1%, the last 210,000 Bitcoins, those would be in a period of 106 years. It can be 2,000, 10,000 Bitcoins. Those would be maybe Satoshis. Any case, here, the idea that also the network of Bitcoin is growing and it has a lot of compute power. The idea that Sam Altman said that this is the commodity of the future. So yeah, Bitcoin is so crazy strong right now. It compares it here with the year of the Earth and the universe. And I asked Gemini in this case if this would be enough against quantum computing, and it says that it's not. But again, we might have also encryption in quantum computational power, so that even if they can break that, we have Bitcoin with the same safety in the future. More things today. It's the birthday of Satoshi Nakamoto, so happy birthday, 49 years for Satoshi, according to the forum where he was posting in the past. He invented Bitcoin, is the future world's richest man and the greatest mind in monetary history, according to Rizzo. And what about Morgan Stanley and UBS on the verge of approving Bitcoin ETF exposure? This might happen next week, and we will tell you here in the show, Crypto News, of course. Also, we tell you today that PayPal's PYUSD stablecoin cannot be used for cross-border transfers and payments. So people would be used to this kind of transactions at no cost with this stablecoin. And I wonder they are not really using it that much. But, well, it is out there, as Ripple wants their own stablecoin to be out there. We have no name yet, but it seems like a possibility. The bubbles today, some in the red, some in the green. You can see that hard forks like Bitcoin Cash is up. And the thing is that Bitcoin Cash already had it halving. So interesting, but I don't really like this cryptocurrency. I knew about this with BTC Andres Twitter account, so follow it, very, very interesting. Also, remember that we are 2 weeks away from the halving. Ethereum going to 3,000? Maybe so. And good news today. Again, I want to remind you that you have an universal code with Over the Reality, so you can use this code VR, then reward 2. And yeah, you will be one of the luckiest mapping out there the world. And remember, you have the last 24 hours in order to celebrate the first anniversary of the Bybit card. You might win an iPhone Pro, Apple Vision Pro, etc. But you have just today. So go there. You have the link in the description below to the card. And if you are a new user, you might get 25 euros thanks to that links. Thank you to Bybit for sponsoring us. And today we have this so cute cat that wants this crypto news to be eternal, but we are not. We have to go. Why? Because we have a weekend ahead of us. If you want more knowledge, you can go to AI News, our channel about AI. If you want more crypto news, go to Crypto News with Rodrigo Arnedo. You have one of these 2 new videos, or also one of the 1,800 that we created. We are already researching and will be here soon enough. Crypto news, health, money, love, pouring peace, and the best is yet to come. To the moon!